It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the University of Manchester and the splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall for this graduation ceremony. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our graduates, whose magnificent achievements and hard work we're here to celebrate. As a former head of geography and head of the School of Environment Development, it is particularly pleasant to be able to officiate on this occasion when I've met and worked with so many of those who will be presented today. I would also like to welcome the family and friends of our graduates, many of whom have travelled long distances to be here today. My own daughter and son have both graduated from the University of Manchester, and I therefore have a good understanding of the important role friends and families play in the success we are celebrating. We welcome you to the university and thank you for your help, support and encouragement that you've given our graduates during their studies. Now, this is quite a formal occasion, but I'd just like to depart from the formal nature and ask all those who are graduating today to please stand. That's on this side. I'd like you to face your family and friends and show your appreciation for all the support they have given you during your studies. Thank you all. Sit down. Those of you who are graduating today have given yourselves a real competitive edge by completing your degree here at the University of Manchester. You have chosen to make an investment in your future when you decided some time ago to come and study at Manchester, and today your investment is realised, and your achievements in completing your degree cannot be underestimated. You and your families and friends should be proud of all your accomplishments. Manchester is already one of the finest universities in Europe, and we are determined to become one of the best in the world. Our ambitious plan to lift Manchester into the first rank of virtuosity in higher learning. At the very core of our new vision is a major investment in new buildings and facilities for students and research. Both University Place teaching building and the library have been refurbished during your studies here at Manchester, but hopefully you'll be able to return next year to see the latest phase in our reconstructions of the Alan Gilbert Learning Columns, a 4-storey building devoted solely to student study places in recognition of the need to invest in student experience if we are to continue to attract the very best. As a graduate from the University of Manchester, you are joining a very distinguished Hall of Fame. In fact, no fewer than 23 of our former staff and students are Nobel Prize winners. And whilst today our graduates can be found in top positions in business, politics, sport and the arts. More specifically, today you are joining a group of graduates from the School of Environment and Development, a school that was created 7 years ago to demonstrate the university's commitment to enabling interdisciplinary studies, recognising the problems that we are facing in the world today are complex and require students to be trained in complex problem solving. The demands for our graduates in public, voluntary and private sectors continues to grow. The increasing unpredictability of what is happening in the world, climate change, rising food prices, urban poverty, drought in the Horn of Africa, global financial meltdowns, has meant that people who can relate cutting-edge theoretical analyses to practical action, better policies, well-designed plans, improvements in organisational performance are needed more than ever. I would also like to acknowledge the contribution of our research postgraduates who are being awarded their doctorates today. We are a research-intensive university, and the school can boast several research centres, including the internationally renowned Brooksville Poverty Institute, along with research centres that tackle issues of sustainable cities, organisations and development, and planning of environmental change. Our graduates have benefited from teaching that is informed and directed by leading researchers and these research centres, but also the engagement of our research students, many of whom have actually found time to support undergraduate learning. You're all now members of a huge family because universities are all about people, and it is the staff and students of the university who make this possible. Today we are honouring the contribution of all of our graduates. For this year, and in your own way, each and every one of you have enriched this university. Your degree is a hugely important milestone, and you should celebrate your success. But this is just the beginning of the journey, not the end. Since the creation of the school, more than 4,000 students have graduated from SED. And today we have graduates from planning, geography, and development studies, half of them being postgraduates. Our SED alumni are found in more than 100 countries, so wherever the future finds you working, you are likely to encounter new colleagues who will share your memories of studying at Manchester. The Alumni Association will help you remain in contact with the university and with each other through unions, networking opportunities, and of course, the Alumni Magazine. I do hope you'll make use of the many benefits of the services of the association and enjoy meeting up with one another in the near future. On behalf of the university, I congratulate all of you who are graduating here today on your excellent academic achievement, and I wish you every success in the future. Thank you.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Rocco Luigi Bubico. Angela Connolly. Diseye Mary Dasimaka. Lee Hoon Fu. Asad Ghalib. Hilary Claire Gilbert. Claire Gouldsborough. Nicola Mary Headlam. James Hopkins. Johannes Kadaruzaman. Joseph Candy. Mariana Coley. Junho Mind. Sadia Mohammed Bachiniriga. Jennifer O'Brien. Lucy Scott. Georgios Tsopanakis. Jenny Wilhelmina Vitanen. Yu Zheng. And for the degree of Master of Arts in International Development, Poverty, Conflict and Reconstruction, Nicola Waghorn. And in Urban Regeneration and Development, Elnaz Gafi Rukusha. And for the degree of Master of Planning, Holly Louise Weldon. And for the degree of Master of Science, Development, Economics and Policy, Adam John Crockett. And in Environmental Monitoring, Modelling and Reconstruction, Habiba Hamza Ahmad. And in Human Resource Management, International Development, Saif Ullah Khan. Mara Luciano. And in International Development, Development Finance, Lena Sun. And in International Development, Industry, Trade and Development, Ibrahim Abdul Rahman Nala. And in Management and Information Systems, Change and Development, Gerald Bethuel Mwanyika. And in Organizational Change and Development, Katie Challoner. Izzadin Abulazize Isa. And in International Development, Development Management, Hisin Ni. And in Urban Regeneration and Development, Sophie Elizabeth Hannah MacDonald.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master of Town and Country Planning, Papia Alam. Ravinder Bains. Silpa Beechuk. Robert Christopher Brooke. Hui Quan Queenie Cheng. George Coulson. Jonathan Clive Cook. Laura Claire Coyne. David James Croft. James David DL. Alan Owen Davis. Victoria Drummond. William Alexander Everson. Rose Fairley. Oliver Pascal Tobias French. Karen Hunter. Rachel Irving. Joshua Kite. Tom Lawson. Catherine Lloyd. Anna Jane McComb. Darren Muir. Gareth Edward Platt. Duncan Proctor. Victoria Riley. Emily Roberts. Helen Roger. Sean Anthony Rooney. Alexander James Rowe. Ekaterina Samokvalova. Mark Simpson. Alistair Smith. Thomas Snape. Rebecca Sauerbutts. Elliot Stamp. Daniel Starkey. Maria Viciana. Dipesh Arvindbhai Vital. Sophia Victoria Waugh. Maria White. Faye Roseanne Woodall. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Built and Natural Environment and Sciences and Psychology with honours, Catherine Box. And in City and Regional Development with honours, Jack Dunmore. Oliver Sam Walkup. And in Environmental Management with honours, Amy Bridgeford. Joseph Burns. Lee Hung Chu. Hui Juan Lim. James Potter. Jason Tolley. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Town and Country Planning, with honours, Abby Ashmole. Michael Broderick. Samuel Lee Catterall. Josephine Dutton. David Michael Goulden. Daniel Haswell. Quenny Ho. Yoon Chu Lin. Ji Liu. Andrew Wadsworth. Peng Zhao.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Geography with Honours, Victoria Allen. Amy Helen Armstrong. Peter Atkins. Liam Barlow. John Christopher Barr. Sarah Batchelor. Victoria Babcock. Selina Botway. Laura Boyle. Ben Patrick Brisbane. Ellen May Broad. Danielle Burns. Jonathan Carney. Adam Daniel Cartwright. Daniel Joseph Chivers. Amy Helena Clark. Sarah Ellen Cobb. Melissa Claire Cock. Robbie Vincent Coleman. Rachel Rose Colford. Catherine Cottam. Robert James Cutler. Jonathan Nicholas Dampney. Alexis Allender. Thomas William Flaherty. Lucy Fraser. Joseph Frost. Natalie Gardner. Alexis Georgiades. Catherine Graham. Bethany Guy. Joshua Nicholas Hackney. Eleanor Rosa Hart. Nicholas David Henry Hydebrook. Roisin Henderson. Oliver Hill. Emily Hilton. Lucy Jane Hitchin. Jenny Hyam. Greya Lauren Heath Jackson. Oliver Jargo. Philip Anthony Johnson. Catherine Ann Jones. Simeon Vivek Amar Karood. Hayley Michelle Knowles. Matthew Laird. Cardi Lee. Hannah Lindsay. Camilla McRae. Marie Catherine Meller. Helen Jean Miller. Elizabeth Grace Murphy. Abigail Catherine Niebuhr, also awarded the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award. Rebecca Eileen O'Sullivan. Jason Parmenter. Kajal Patel. Sarah Louise Patterson. Eleanor Petrie. Robert Pixton. Eleanor Sean Pugh. Hannah Rafferty. Joel Randall. Rebecca Raper. Richard Reed. Alicia Renison. George Ruff. Madeline Ray Russell. Sophie Ryan. Claire Ryan. Will Ryder. Georgia Shaw. Rebecca Louise Smith. Stephanie Ann Sparks. Samuel Guy Sprigg. Jamie Stanley. James Stevens. Peter Stocks. Jade Sturges. Alexander James Thwaites. Michael Ian Tibbles. Emily Rachel Tyndall. Hannah Elizabeth Trefgarn. Neil Venables. Thomas James Vickery. Natalie Watson. Toby Weinberg. Danielle White. Sophie Alice Whitwell. Samantha Wilkinson. Nina Williams. Hannah Williams. Joseph Gurnall Williams. Jordan Wilson. Katie Anna Warboys. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Geography with Honours, Andrew Nicholas Audley. Stephanie Louise Ayres. Alessio Bacchi-Evers. Thomas Baddeley. Christopher John Benison. Rachel Alice Bentley. Robert Berry. Thomas Bloor. Alice Bober. Jennifer Frances Ellen Campbell. Sophie Grace Chambers. Jessica Chappell. Rachel Ann Chard. Simon David Anthony Clark. Rebecca Curran. Francis Joseph Davis. Rebecca Jane Davis. Robert Driver. Edward Earnshaw. Dale Edgington. Rebecca Elliott. David Wayne Eller. Nicholas Eric Erender. Thomas Brian Firth. Jamie Gaskell. Ajit James Gosh. Stephanie Glazer. Rebecca Hahn. Richard James Hallsworth. Sophie and Annalisa Hamilton. George Hannah. Jack George Jeffrey Hewitt. Edward Ian Hopkinson. Joseph Samuel Edward Hudson. Simon John Humphreys. Tim Humphreys. Rebecca Catherine Ruth Jenkins. Rupa Jivraj. Holly Louise Francis Lee. Sophie Ewart Lembach Gledhill. Rachel Emma Lord. Ewan Scott McCracken. Jamie Edmund McDonough. Katie McLaughlin. Dade Montgomery. Charlotte Louise Moore. Claire Morial. Hannah Nichol. Catherine Elizabeth Orange. Nina Patel. Sonia Shima Raj. Philip Roberts. Emily Claire Roberts. Jamie Shah. Sarah Louise Simmons. Phoebe Rose Smart. Alex Smith. Richard Michael Starrett. Stephanie Strickland. Richard Charles Burling Swain. Danielle Simmons. Jacob Elliott Thorns. Abigail Louise Lebrun Travers. Joanna Welsh. Jessica Lee Williams. Amy Wong. Rachel Clare Wood. Michael George Woods. Gareth James Youssef. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Politics and Modern History with honours, Olivia Rachel Grimshaw.
Today we have celebrated the award of your degrees. Congratulations. On behalf of the University of Manchester, I extend to each of you our very best wishes for your future. I now declare the ceremony closed. Could you all please stand?